Hello, hello, and welcome to Bulba Banter. Today we're going to be playing the three best doggos that there ever were. Jolteon Flareon deck with a splashed in Vaporeon just to add some type advantage shenanigans. But this is our deck list today. Here we go. We're running the Resonant Evolution Eevees, all four of them, so that I really like this Eevee. Just being able to have at least one of them down for the next turn, and if you play another Buddy-Buddy Poffin or get another one down, when you evolve that original one, it chains to all the other ones. So realistically, you really are just playing a Jolteon Flareon deck, but I've needed the extra health or just not running Jolteon up there to get O-Code allowed Vaporeon to be in there as well. I haven't needed to use Vaporeon's first attack yet, but you never know. There's always a niche kind of situation where that could be useful. We're only running 2 of the Eevee EXs because we already have 4 of the baby Eevees. We got Lumineon Rotom as 4 seal targets during that first turn. If we can get the Rotom V out, that's a nice 3-card advantage for us. There are 4 Crispins. I don't know why it separates it in the deck list here, but that's our powering engine when we're not relying on Flareon to get our next evolution active. I have played this multiple times. I'm not. This is obviously not the optimal version of this. I actually think probably maybe leaning more into the Eevee EX and then doing some kind of Noctile line, I think would be really cool. Adding some more Area Zeros. Cutting back probably on the Crispin and the Earthen Vessel count, so that and getting rid of Latias EX. Latias EX was recommended as like a way to get out of certain situations, like if you do start Fez, Rotom, or Lumineon in the active, you can retreat them out pretty easy. But without further ado, let's get some games in here. It actually kind of works out. I have a quest to play one of each of the original doggos, so we'll see how that goes. Hoping everyone's doing good. I know Prismatic's dropped, but no one can get their hands on anything because scalpers are bad right now. And that's alright. It'll calm down eventually. Hopefully, you know? Okay, so this is kind of cool because I can... So I could start my EVX and then put my other Eevee down. Going against a slower deck of Arceus, that's awesome. My only question is, do I throw up? Do I toss on? I think I toss this on this Eevee. So my next turn, I can Arven for Sparkling Crystal and a Buddy Poffin and just like evolve everything. So that's fun. A Great Ball is interesting in an Arceus deck. Normally you're like, okay, I'm fine just getting any Pokemon I want. A Mewtwo. This could honestly just be a person who really likes Arceus, really likes Mewtwo, and like Yeah, this okay. So they may have the Iono V as well. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play Arven. We're gonna hope, yeah, sweet. Our Crystal Scepters here. We're gonna play the Buddy Poffin. So we're actually going to throw. First off, let's Buddy Poffin get 2 more of these Eevees down. So we're gonna throw Flareon on our active because we don't have another energy. But we can Crystal here to allow us to do the Burning Charge, which basically is one of the ways that we charge up everything. And then we're going to throw a Jolteon on the bench and watch all of our fucking Eevees, like, evolve, which is super awesome. And we like Jolteons. I don't see a reason why we don't want just Jolteon. There's a fight to say that we want a second Flareon just in case we need help charging up. But you know what? In essence, for the game, we'll throw a Vaporeon out there, and that way we also get our quest done as well. So I think I throw this on one of the Jolteons. So I can Iono next turn, and in theory get a good amount of... Okay, that's interesting. So the person's just not playing like the most optimal deck, but that's alright. Because next turn I can Burning Charge again and start powering on the other Jolteon. And that does 2 things. It gets energy out of our deck so we don't just top deck into it. I guess this is a Miraidon deck? Which is a little unfortunate that I actually played the Vaporeon, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh, they're ending their turn with the Trinity Charge. Probably powering on Raikou, if I were to guess. So they're trying to do a Mewtwo deck as well as the Miraidon deck. And that's why Arceus is here, because Arceus can put energy on Vs, and this deck still runs a lot of Vs. So Crispin's nice. I don't know if we need a Crispin. Although I don't want to give them more cards. So I think I will play Crispin. I'll get a... I need an electric, and I'll take a fire. So that way I can put the electric on Jolteon. And I can even throw this fire on this Jolteon. And then I can just Burning Charge again. And get a Water Electric on the other Jolteon. So now I can do free retreat rotation between all of my Jolteons. And that's the sweet part about this deck, is having 2 fully powered Jolteons and just attacking with one, doing 280, retreating, hitting with the other Jolteon for 280, retreating, and you're just cycling your Jolteons. Ow. This is only electric energy discarded this way. So he can discard, what is it? He needs to discard 5 energy in order to KO my Flareon. And I just don't see that happening. And I have the Earthen Vessel now, so I can just get rid of my Buddy Poffin because I only have one more Eevee anyway. And I think he's fast charging. Oh, no, he's just gonna smack it for 120 because why not, right? So yeah, I'll Earthen Vessel, get rid of my Buddy Poffin. We'll grab one of each of these. Throw one of them on Flareon. And I might as well Crispin. I don't plan on burning charge anymore, so if I do this, then I can possibly, if I need to, power on Vaporeon, I can. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to need to. Because I only need one more attack, realistically, and I got a boss's orders, which is super awesome. So even if they did play a 1-prizer, I could boss up a 2-prizer for the game. My opponent's, like, going through the motions right now. I think he already knows he's lost, but that's alright. You know, good on him for sticking it out. And I just bring up a Jolteon. I could even do his other attack, but we're not going to be cheeky about this. We're just going to do 280 and knock out Raikou. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, our 4 Sealstone was prized. And that's how the deck is supposed to run. Which is honestly a lot of fun. You guys can watch me complete all of my stuff. Look, I got a new rank. I am a Bulbasaur now. The best starter. Fight me. And we get both of our weird challenges done. We get a Noctowl, which I already have 4, but that's all good. Oh, apparently I don't have 4. What? That was my 4th at least. I guess because most decks only run a 2/2 line of Noctowl, but Shimian. So how about you guys? Have you got... Wait. This is a Pokeball foil. I didn't know they added these into the TCG Live. Ortega. I didn't know they added like the Master Ball hollows and stuff into the onto the online version. That's pretty awesome. But let's get another game going. Tails never fails. See? Never fails. We do want to go first. I know, like, we could possibly get donked, but, well, Rip. No basic. They now... Oh, I had the mulligan twice? 3 times? Wow. Just wow. Starting a Latias doesn't feel good, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Starting a Fez is actually really bad for them too, so there's that. Well, we have good news is all of our resident EVs are in the deck, so we've got that. And honestly, we are going to get rid of one of the 3 Flareons in our hand, but we don't feel good about it. Well, we feel alright about it. It sucks that they're in our hand. That's the big thing. Because you can't go searching with the Resident Evolution with the card in your hand. It has to be from the deck. So essentially, we could just basically grab 3 Jolteons. Is this an Eevee deck too? Have we identified our opponent as being an Eevee? Yeah. And look, they're running the Hoot Hoot. So we'll see who is the better Eevee here. Pop off. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. Life has been a little strange and busy, but thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. How's life been for you, Pop-Off? That's awesome. I'm glad 2025 has been awesome for you, man. So the EVs are cool. I'm less excited with the real life stuff that's going on right now with the Evolving Skies 2.0, because everyone's just after trying to, you know, with everyone just trying to basically scalp and resell stuff. But like I've been playing this triple dog deck for a little bit. Hey, whoa, okay. I was trying to do other things, but I was going to show you the deck list pop off since I did at the beginning, but I've been playing this. It's basically a Flareon Jolteon deck, and it's a lot of fun. Is it like the most optimal thing? Absolutely not. And the alternate arts are beautiful. I wish it was a little bit more competitive of a set, but the reprints are great also because you can get more stuff that you like missed before. But being that no one can get the set, it's kind of a moot point. No, like almost all of the Eevee cards are not strong enough, and it's a little sad, honestly. Like I think even Umbreon VMAX was somewhat competitive back in the day. That's fortunate. Angel, hello. Yeah, like I play on in person as well, because I have a lot of fun. Nice. Are you actually using it in a deck though? Yeah, I did notice that the battle pass is like basically saying play the Eevee stuff or reroll, hope to reroll into something. What did I put on that one? An electric, so we just do this. Ugh, Glaceon, man. I've been fortunate with my quests, and they've all been Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Like even with their energies, the water, fire, electricity. So I've been able to complete mine without too much of a problem. But I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's like play an Espeon, Sylveon, probably Leafeon, because I don't have any decks made for that. I guess you could technically just run this build that I have if you're trying just to complete the deck. Yeah, so that's the reason why I like these three, even with the EVEX, is all four of them, technically speaking. Their second attack are all the same energy, so you don't have to mess with like a fifth or fourth or fifth energy type in order to try and pop them off. I understand you're going to be running sparkling crystal, just to make it somewhat easier. But even splashing that many different energies, it could be really hard to get their second attack off. But that's why I like the original trio plus Eevee EX. It's more streamlined, I feel, and it has a clear identity where you use the Flareon to power on people, and then you use retreating Jolteons to keep on doing 280. For the other Eevees, though, I know For the Win has done a Glaceon Frostlass deck, I believe, because Glaceon does something with its first attack drops counters on people, and then the second attack instant KOs if there's a certain amount. We're gonna see if we just get donked here. So this is the other Eevee that's actually somewhat good because you can evolve it while it's in the active. It doesn't chain like the Resident Evolution Eevee, but you do get to evolve it no matter what in the active. So you could have a turn 1 Eevee. I'm kind of upset about that, Iono, because I had 2 Crispins in hand. Well, I have another Crispin, but I don't have an evolution for my Eevee. And see, that's what I was talking about with the turn 1 evolution. Like, it could power on this Eevee, but the issue is I don't have anything to evolve it into. So I think I'm gonna get rid of one of these Eevees. I want a fire, at least. I don't think I actually care about any other ones. So I'm just gonna grab the fire. I'm gonna play this other Eevee. I'm gonna put this fire on the Eevee I have up there, and I'm gonna pray for a Flareon. I know that's the best option, but here we are. I got a Jolteon, not quite what we want or need. But I can get it powered up next turn. Let's see. It's probably just better to instant charge here. There's a Flareon. Darn. But what is good is I can free retreat to Jolteon, assuming it doesn't just ruin my day. Yeah, Flareon late to the party. I think that was literally the next card I drew off of the Rotom as well. Okay. I think my opponent was just trying to play this 3 Sylveons and be done with their thing. Yeah, sure. I'm popping off! Oh, let's grab this, and we've got more stuff in. I don't know about you guys, but this Eerie is just weird to me. I'm used to the face paint Eerie that looks like she shouldn't be a part of Pokemon. But it's all good. Like, they have the more normal stuff. Yeah, we got the MEW, the best common card of the new set. But that's alright. So I could just throw the Jolteon here, Flareon. Fortunately, I have like a really good setup in this game where I don't really have to worry about not playing items. Heck, my hand is like not even close to being optimal. So I think I'm just doing really good. I should not have grabbed that water. I had a water in hand. Should have grabbed a lightning instead. Well, okay, fine. Right now, I'm basically just burning charge everything until... Ideally, I want to get these Dreepies out of here. They got an extra Dreepy as well, because he knows 2 or 3 of them are going to die before he gets to play one Dragapult. And Dragapult's a little weird for my deck. Because I need to do a Burning Charge and then a 280 attack from one of the Eevees. I've been contemplating of running something like the new Black Belt trainers that make you do an extra 40 damage, so that makes it me able to hit for 320. But it's just one of those things. It's okay, it's good against... Yeah, but so I would have to run the Mount Heavy Gravity, or the Gravity Stadium, and I'd have to do the Gravity Stadium and like a Vitality Band or something like that, because that only brings them, I guess, for... No, it doesn't even help with Dragapult, because that puts him down to 290, and it would be 310. Yeah. Well, no, it puts 300 on Charizard, because it's minus 30 for stage 2s. Just do this. I'm actually not going to do this because I have all the energy I need in my hand. And he's just going to bring up his Dragapult and kill my Flareon, which kind of stinks, but I'm hoping to get some kind of a supporter, but we'll see. So Mountain would turn... it's minus 30, right? So that makes Charizard 300 and... Or is it minus 40 for the Mountain? Here? Skeledirge EX? I mean, yeah, that's pretty sick. I'd have to run a little bit more fire, but we're also talking about adding an entire new stage 2 to the deck. Yeah, minus 30 there. So I'd still need I would still need 10 more damage in order to finish off Dragapult, and then another 20 damage in order to finish off uh, uh, Charizard. Victini? Oh. Womp womp. I lost this game only because I didn't draw a single supporter. Like, if I had anything else, I think I would have been able to get some nice, like, rotating EVs going, but... Victini, I guess, to... It makes the Burning Charge 140, so it's basically half of the 280 attack, but I know the 290 and then doing... Is Victini searchable by Buddy-Buddy Poffin? Why can't I spell? Yeah, it is. Like, Skeledirge does fix so much math. I'm not gonna lie. Skeledirge, yeah. On any of them, I could, and it could be the Jolteon as well. So you could rotate Jolteons. I would have to add some, either more Night Stretchers, but the other issue is you're adding a whole new Pokemon to the Clunk. You're adding a Stage 2 Pokemon at that. Or, what we could do instead is, there's, what is it? Black Belt Training. Attacks do 40 more damage to an active EX. So this allows me to knock out any of the 310, 320 EXs. And then we could also add... Why are there so many of these? Holy crap. And they're not even like full arts. There are no full arts. Why are there 27 of the same person here? What, is some of these the balls? No. This one's shiny. I don't know why. So, like, I add one of these, right? So that when we fight a, oh, okay, it's the whole dojo, I see. So, we do this, and then I feel like I don't need as many Earthen Vessels or Crispins, because, like, 3 is a lot, still. It's not guaranteed you get them. And we already have Arven, but we only have Force Seal and Sparkling Crystal to search. So we add a Vitality Band as well. And with that, it allows us to OHKO Charizards or Hydreigons. This brings us up to the 330 line. I think I have to cut this Latios. And honestly, what I could also do is go with the Victini, right? Do I need a Victini if I'm doing the fighter, the black belt man? I don't think so. Honestly, this Fez feels weird sometimes, solely because I've been playing against a lot of red Dragapults, and Dragapults can get two of the Pokemon gone at the same time, so you only get one turn of Fez. What I guess what it is good for is putting out the little Eevee, having that chump and attack. Yeah, I'm not sold on the Latios. I know it's to get these Eevees, and if you start Lumineon or something like that, you can retreat it without doing that. But then again, I could just... Yeah, I know Fez can go hard sometimes. So, and we have Nest Balls, so it could be like that just. Yeah. Oh, we lose to Milotic. We lose to I fought a Milotic deck, and I basically had to concede. Yeah, it can technically attack. We also lose to Mimikyu, like just straight up. And maybe for that, I add one of the baby evolutions. I don't know what's good. What do the Jolteons look like? Uwu. And Flareon. You can't... I don't have everything on, right? There has to be more than just these, right? All cards. There are only 2 Flareons in organized play, like in our rotation right now, and they both just came out. What is with the Flareon hate, man? I don't want this one. It's 3 energy to do anything, and I think it's better just to get 3 energy on one of the other ones. Alright. Cancel. So, what's Vaporeon look like? It's 30, it heals 30. Let's re-look at Jolteon now that I turned off my filter. These are the only 2 Jolteons, too. The Jolteon hate is real. And Jolteon's pretty cool. Look, it's got free retreat. Its only downside is it is not that good. But, you know. How is there no other Jolteons? Is there no love for the Eevees outside of, like, Umbreon? like the original Eevees. So if I look at like Espeon or something like that, Yawn. No. And the new Sylveon is a Mimikyu. I'm relying on your spelling, I'm just letting you know right now. Look at all the Sylveons. Sylveon's got all this love. That's cool, I guess. And I can like splash one psychic energy and be able to do things. But my problem really isn't EX Pokemon. My problem is trying to deal with Mimikyu or Milotic. And maybe because Milotic has a water weakness, we actually run one of these Jolteons. If my opponent is running Mimikyus, then I can use this Jolteon fighting lightning in order to deal with the Mimikyu right off the bat, because it does 90, they only have 70. And it would actually one-shot Milotic as well. And I can use my Flareons and Crispins to power this up. So I think we just throw one of these in here. Spicy! Are there any alt arts to this? Holy different alt arts! Wait, is this just been reprinted multiple times? Is that what this... Oh... Yeah, sorry. Had to take care of something. Yeah, so this Jolteon kind of solves our Milotic matchup and our Mimikyu matchup. And I have Super Rods, and a Super Rod and a Night Stretcher, so if I need to recycle them, I can. Okay. I think we're cooking now. Ooh, you know what's really spicy? Is if they're only running one Mimikyu, we could Black Belt training the Jolteon with linear attack and take care of the Mimikyu. Totally worth it, I'm sure. Alright. I think that's really all the things I wanted to change. I know Vaporeon should get cut from here, but we have to go for the meme of the 3 doggos. And we're doing it. Archaludon. Archaludon? Duraludon is easy to say, but how do you pronounce its evolved form? I know. Enchiladon? Enchiladon? I know. Vaporeon's first attack is awesome. Until you realize that there are Tera Pokemon in the game. Am I going first? I hope I'm going first. Nope, they're going first. I could just get like Archaludon. So like Udon or Ludon? Udon. Look, we've identified. I am hungry. We are not playing Archaludon. Thanks for giving me the English lesson in the middle of a Pokemon thing. I appreciate it. Oh, dark energy. What? This person is not us. Which means we're better, right? Right? So I am going to Rotom. I am going to Nest Ball. Let's see what's in here. Lots of things. Like, do I just Eevee here or here? No, I do this, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Why not? And then man, do I boss's orders just to get rid of this Eevee so I don't get like punched in the face? Oh my god, you have to play a Cassiopeia? Why? I mean, for a quest, obviously, but I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Cool, we got our Jolteon. And we got our Forest Seal Stone. Here's a Glaceon. And a Vaporeon. And a Leafeon. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of energies that this deck takes to try to pop off is astronomical. Flareon? You hurt me! Okay. Alright, here we go. So, what I need to do is attach here. Then I can Buddy Poffin for the last two here. Watch this! I can Force Seal for an Arven. Probably the best bet. Want to just make sure my crystal is... Ooh, that's not good. Okay. It's not the end of the world. it's not the end of the world. Okay, because what I can do is I can go grab a Flareon and evolve it here. Yes, I want this. And we get one Jolteon. Yes, I'll take another Jolteon. And then I can still Arven for... Obviously we're taking the band, and I guess a Tera Orb? So we can throw down one of our other Eevees. And then we can Burning Charge and start charging up one of our other Jolteons. Oh, no. Take this back, put that in. Oh, wait. Want this? I don't know. Do I have any energy in hand? No. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. But I'll do it like this. But that play would have been great if I had... the crystal, because I would have OHKO'd this one. Would have been awesome. They can OHKO me, which would be unfortunate, but it's okay. It's probably what's going to go down. What does Leafeon do? Okay, cool. I don't think I need the Vitality Band in this game, so we're just gonna do that. Get an electric, and honestly, a second electric isn't terrible. We do this, do that. We want to kill this Flareon because it's the one that is set up. But we're Iono. Get 6 new cards. Now I guess we can Fez. Draw 3 cards. We can put this Eevee down. So I can either Orb or Night Stretcher for the Flareon. So when I knock out this guy, we have a follow-up. Oh, I should have kept that Vitality Band, because the burning, if he does bring up the Leafeon next, which obviously he's going to because he's only 1 off. Oh my goodness, does that hit like for 1,000,000 damage? What is 4? Wait, no, I'm trying to read cards here. Does 60 for each of all of my Pokemon. Okay. Okay, that's only 180. Dang nabbit, I actually had a really sweet hand there. This guy is living the dream right now. He is playing almost every single evolution. Eevee on Eevee violence. Why did that do so much damage? Oh, because he did the Moss Ingot. Okay, that makes a little more sense, I suppose. I don't like it, but it does make more sense. So yeah, I just Tera Orb for a Flareon. And I throw this Flareon here. And I put this here. Then I do this. Then I grab this and crap. I guess two of them. Oh, it has to be different. Okay. And we want the wall. Doesn't matter. I have a water in my hand, so we'll put the electric in my hand. Then we'll throw this here. We retreat this, and this is where I should not have gotten rid of my Vitality Band, because that would have allowed this to one-shot the Leafeon. The fortunate thing I have going for me is that because he took that early Eevee prize, he still has to knock out 3 of my Eevee EXs. What card was that? Oh, it's getting discarded. But what card was that? Wait and Turbo. Only if you go second, and during your first turn, search for basic energy, put it on, but your turn ends. No one wants that. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I can actually throw this one up? Does it matter, really? I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Look, black belt. Woo, we did the thing. So I just need to do this. And hope he can't power on another Eevee, which I don't think he can. Devolve? Oh, yeah, but he basically needs a Crispin in order to get this attack off. He is searching. He wouldn't need to, does this only do the active? No, this devolves all of your Pokemon, right? Each of your opponent's Pokemon, so it would knock out this Jolteon. But he had to Iono, so that is the GG's. And we even got a Lumineon just to beat a Big Daddy. That was relatively close. That was close, but we got it. We got it. The Jolt is the best doggo. Let's be honest here, everyone. Jolteon is the best doggo. Although that was a really cool deck that person had. Like, it's like the Eevee box where you have all of the Eevees up there. And that seems like a really fun deck to run. But hard to do in practice just because of all of the different like energies that you need to do. Honestly, if you do that, I think you have to lean more in onto the Flareon to use as a powering energy tool, and then you can play around with that stuff. Yeah. So this was the 3 Doggo deck. Thank you all for coming and watching. Again, life's been weird, so I'll get on whenever I get on next. But until then, stay saucy.